Lisa has pleaded guilty to charges of manipulating computer records tracking her time and attendance. Records show Lisa Kuwamura received more than $64,000 of unearned compensation from October of 2021 to June of 2024. Under the plea agreement, the former Hawaii Department of Public Safety employee will have to reimburse the $64,000 and spend 2 to 4 months in jail. Sentencing is scheduled for June 4th.